Yes, still on implicit differentiation number 2. X power 3 minus 2xy squared minus y power 3 equal to 0. They say at 1, 1. It means when x equal to 1 and when y is equal to 1. So now we're going to differentiate this one. Now we'll have what? 3x2. That is, we take the power to the back, remove 1 from the power. Now here, this is 2xy squared. So when you check very well, there is product rule here. Because x is being multiplied by what? Y. So let's write, no, 2 is common. Let's bring 2 out. So we are going to keep x constant while we differentiate y squared. Then later, we'll now keep y squared constant while we differentiate what? X. So x is a variable, y is another what? Variable. So product rule, we have to come here. Now, let's keep x constant. Look at it. Differentiate what? Y. When you differentiate y, you have 2y. This point is just times. So we have 2y. But remember I told you that anytime you differentiate with respect to y, always multiply your result with what? The y, the x. Then now plus, remember we kept x constant and we differentiated y squared. Now we are keeping y squared constant. Why we differentiate what? X. Differentiating x is what? We have 1. Alright? So let me do it this way. Remember, we close this our square bracket minus, we differentiate y power 3. Remember, we are differentiating with respect to y. We have what? 3y squared. And mind you, anytime you differentiate with respect to y, you add the y, the x. So differentiating 0 now is what? 0, because it's a constant. Alright? Now we have 3s squared minus, here, we now have 2 into what? 2sy, the y, the s, plus y squared, minus 3y squared, the y, the x equal to 0. Now let's try to open this bracket. 3s squared minus, this time this will have minus 4xy, the y, the x. Now minus 2 times plus y squared, we have minus 2y squared. Then minus 3y squared, the y, the x equal to 0. Now, our next task is to, carry this. Because we are looking for the y, the x, the y, the x. So let's collect like terms. So we can decide to retain this one here, 3s squared minus 2y should be at the left hand side. While we carry this that has the y, the x to the other side. So carrying this guy there now, because it's minus from here, it will be what? Positive. So we have this guy, the y, the x, carrying this other guy again, this to the other side, because it's crossing this equality sign, it becomes what? Plus 3y squared, the y, the x. And then when you check very well, the y, the x is common to both sides. We have the y, the x, the y, the x. So what we'll do is, let's write this guy, 2y squared equal to, so the y, the x is common. We now have 4xy plus what? 3y squared. Alright? Now, we make the y, the x the subject of the formula. Therefore means the y there becomes this over this. We now have 3x squared minus 2y squared all over 4sy plus 3y squared. Alright? Now, we have differentiated implicitly. But we need to put, they say at point 1, y. 1. So the y, the x at point 1, 1. Like I told us, you just, anywhere you see x, put 1. Anywhere you see y, put 1. So here we have 3 into 1 square minus 2. What is my y? 1 again, square, all over 4 multiplied by 1, then multiply by 1 again, because y is 1, plus 3 multiplied by our y is what? 1 square. Now, when you check very well, 1 square is 1. 3 times 1, you have 3. Then 1 square, 1. 1 times 2, you have 2. So 3 minus 2, you have what? 1. Alright? All over. Look at this one. This is 1 times 1. 1 times 4, you have 4. Plus 1 square is 1. Then 1 times 3, 3. So 3 plus 4, you have what? 7. Therefore means our answer is what? 1 all over 7. Thank you very much. This is also simple.